Alright, I'm going to do my opinion on who won E3 2021. It's probably obvious if you've been watching my channel, but here we go. I'm Auckland. If you enjoy my content, please hit the subscribe button, like button also. Share with friends if you don't mind. Also, please comment, ask me a question, or comment in general. I'll do my best to answer them. Also, if you don't mind, hit the notification bell down below, and you will be notified when I go live or upload another video. And if you want to become a fan of me, Auckland, then subscribe to the channel, and you will become a fan. I hope so. Alright, let's see. Before I get to the obvious, which you probably already know, in my opinion, who won, and also a lot of other YouTubers are also saying it too. A lot of top YouTubers are also saying it too because of viewership. Which one got the most views is normally the one who won, in their opinions. But it also accounts on the games too, though. Alright, now Xbox was pretty good. Even though I have no clue, know nothing about Starfield. I don't know what in the world that is. I've been reading some comments from other videos and stuff on other people's channels and stuff. That Starfield is basically going to be Skyrim in space. So I know Skyrim is loved, but it's also hated on. The reason why it's hated on so much is because it's ported to everything that you can think of. It's been ported to, I don't know where it got started at. I don't know if it got started on PC. I don't know if it got started on Xbox 360 and PS3. I don't know if that's where it got started at. I have no clue. But it's been on pretty much everything. PS3, Xbox 360, PS4, PlayStation VR, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch. It's probably, I think it's even on PC as well. It might be on Stadia. I don't know nothing about Stadia. Don't have it. It's been ported to everything. And there's been teases going around. It may be ported to PS5 and Xbox Series X and S. And it might as well be, right? But, yeah, so Starfield got revealed. Got a release date. I know fans have been wanting that. Let's see, there were some other games that were showed off at Xbox that we've already seen before at Ubisoft and some of the other ones. But then, they finally gave us basically a release date again for Halo Infinite. It was supposed to come out the year and month that the Xbox Series X and S and PS5 were released. It was supposed to be released that month, but it got delayed. Now, Halo Infinite is coming out this holiday, 2021. Now, a lot of people are saying, okay, Xbox won E3 because of Halo and Starfield and some other stuff as well, like Back 4 Blood and all that. But Back 4 Blood is also coming out to PS5 and stuff like that. And there's some other games on there too. I can't remember all of them right now. I have to go through all my notes and stuff. But then, okay, Ubisoft, Nintendo messed up right there. They had leaked out Mario plus Rabbids, so we already knew that was happening because Nintendo messed up again. But Ubisoft, in my opinion, Ubisoft would have won if they had showed off Beyond Good and Evil 2 and gave us like gameplay and a release date and stuff like that. Then I think Ubisoft would have won, because a lot of people are anticipating that game. A lot of people. Now, is that game dead? I hope not. But I guess we'll find out in the future, hopefully. Hopefully it's still in development and it's still coming, hopefully. Now, now, the most obvious one, a lot of people are saying most definitely won for the views and the games, and that is Nintendo. Nintendo pretty much, but not all the way, gave us a release date for Zelda Breath of the Wild sequel, set to be released in 2022. Next year. It showed off footage and gameplay. We weren't expecting that at all, so that was great. That was great. And then they had a lot of other stuff there that now there's a debate going on. It's like, wait a minute, Nintendo showed off Guardians of the Galaxy, and we saw that at Ubisoft. No, or was it at Ubisoft they showed it? I can't remember. They showed it first. I don't remember. And then, of course, they did Stranger Things. Not Stranger Things, Life is Strange. True Colors and the Remastered Collection both coming to Switch. And a lot of people are saying, well, we already knew this. No, we did not. We didn't know they were coming to Switch. We knew these games were happening, but they weren't announced for Switch. No, they weren't. They were not announced for Switch. At those other conferences, they had it like listed for like PS5 and PS4 and Xbox Series X and S. No Switch was even there. So it was a shocker to me about Guardians of the Galaxy coming to Switch. Now, how much downgraded is that version going to be? You know it's going to be downgraded some. But then again, it may not be downgraded too much, because I always go back to Witcher 3, to Doom Eternal. Those are on Switch, and they actually don't look too bad at all. They look pretty good. And there's some racing games, too, that actually look fantastic on Switch. So the Switch can pull out some graphics pretty good. So it may not be downgraded too much at all. Now, for Stranger Things, I did it again. Life is Strange Remastered and Life is Strange True Colors. That was a real shock to me. Those games, in my opinion, that was awesome to be announced to come into Switch. That was awesome. And then, of course, I talked about already, the Breath of the Wild 2 sequel, or Breath of the Wild 2, Breath of the Wild sequel, either any way that you say it, That was great. And there's some other stuff there too. But here's the thing. See, Xbox showed off some games, and some of the games didn't have no release dates whatsoever. Some of them didn't have none at all. And then some had 2022 release dates. Some of them did, not all of them. Now, Nintendo, most of the games they showed off are coming out this year. Metroid Dread is coming out in October this year. Brand new side-scrolling 2D Metroid game. And there are some other games as well that were showed off there. And a bunch of those are all coming out this year. The main one that's not coming out this year is Breath of the Wild 2. See, that's where I think also a lot of other YouTubers are saying Nintendo won. Because they showed off games, gameplay, and release dates all coming out this year. So, in my opinion, Nintendo won E3. Oh, Auckland, you're just saying that because you're a Nintendo fan. I am a Nintendo fan. But you have to look at it, though. And if you don't want to look at it, that is fine. That's fine. But as I just said, they showed off a bunch of games, and most of those games were all coming out this year. Even Life is Strange. Both of those games are coming out this year for Switch. So, that's awesome. So yeah, Nintendo won E3 2021 in my opinion. So there you go. But like I said, if Ubisoft would have showed off Beyond Good and Evil 2 gave us some gameplay and a release date. Maybe even now that I think about it, even if they showed off maybe Prince of Persia the remake, a lot of people are excited about that. Maybe they even showed off that with a release date and all that, and it probably would have helped out Ubisoft to maybe come close to winning, possibly. Or maybe if Xbox had another game or 2 or 3 big announcements, like maybe like a Gears of War 6, and give us a open window release date, or if they did something else big along those lines, then I'll be more like, okay, Xbox won that, no problem, hands down, underline that, Xbox won. But a lot of other people are also saying that Nintendo won as well. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. Alright, thank you so much. Alright, bye.